Two suspects linked to the disappearance of journalist Sibusiso Ndlovu and his partner Zodwa Mdhluli appeared briefly at the KwaMhlanga Magistrate Court this afternoon. They went missing in February this year. Bodies suspected to be those of the couple were found in a restaurant in Limpopo. At least 5 people have been arrested in the case so far and are facing charges of kidnapping, with more charges expected once the DNA process is concluded. Newzroom Afrika's Zola Sholwana is there for us and joins us now live. So a very good afternoon to you. So the case did not sit in court today. How's the family feeling about such delays?
Well, Katleho, the family is quite disappointed at how, court turned out today, as they were hoping that it will proceed from where they left it the last time. So court today was about, a few postponements, and then they attended to the issue of media applications, where the media was then granted permission to film. But that, of course, came with, a number of conditions. But the greatest concern, of this family, or these families rather, Zodwa's family and also Sibusiso, is the delay in, the DNA process. As you'd understand, that they are still waiting. In fact, Zodwa's sister told us before court that police said they were not sure when, the DNA process will be concluded. They are possibly looking at, 2 weeks of waiting. And they feel like, that's preventing them from reaching closure as a family, because from where they are at the moment, they have accepted that those 2 bodies that were found in the border of Limpopo and the Gauteng province belong to their loved ones. Let's bring in Zodwa's aunt to, really tell us about how they're feeling about these delays. Mama, thank you very much for your time. You waited for months to hear about your loved ones, and at a point where you thought that you will finally, get closure and be able to bury them, there's been delays when it comes to the DNA process. How do you feel about that?
We are so disappointed about the results. We came all the way from Nelspruit to here. We are hoping to the DNA results. And coming here, KwaMhlanga, DNA results are not there. And the DNA results were our only hope. Ukuthi sitokhona kuqhubekela phambili, sitokhona ku-accepta. We are so disappointed because even last week on Friday, we were promised ukuthi these DNA results, they are going to prioritize them. They even told us that it can even take 1 day, the way this case is so serious. So coming here and there are no DNA results, it's so disappointing, really. And it's so painful.
And being in the same court as people that are suspected or accused of, possibly playing a part in Zodwa and Sibusiso's disappearance, how do you feel as a family?
I want to say on Friday, especially on Friday, when I was at the court, after sebakhulumile nabo, when they were taken out of the court back to where they took them to, I saw the other one playing with his friends, making some signs like chu 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 chu. It was like a circus to me. And that is very, 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 very painful. And looking at them sitting there, it's like these people are heartless. They are so heartless, and it's so painful to see the real person low ende. And understand the type of this ukuthi bathathe abantu bababulale bayobalahla esigangeni, and you see them standing, and even they are not even ashamed to apply for e-bail. To us, it's very, very painful looking at them alive, but bantwana bethu, they are gone. We don't know why. It's so painful, ma'am.
And looking at how the case is progressing so far, do you have hope that, justice will be served for your loved ones?
I don't know, but I'm praying that justice should be served. But the way it's progressing, it's very slow. Like today, I was expecting something It will come out. Maybe there will be some questions why they did this and what happened. Something, but nothing came out. I'm going back. I don't know what will be the end results of everything. I'm not sure of our justice. Like I'm saying, this case, it dragged for a long time. Police were there. The justice system was there, but it only started ukuthi ibe active kancane kube khona lokwendekako immediately when the media people intervened. Standing here, I still want to say I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful to the media people who made this case ibe alive again, because it was going cold. Everybody was just quiet. Everybody didn't know what it's like. Everybody didn't know what to do until the media people intervened, and I'm so grateful for them. That's why I'm saying I don't know if justice will be served.
Thank you very much, Ma, for your time. That is Zodwa's aunt expressing how she feels about the progress of this case and also delays, that they have been seeing as a family, especially when it comes to the DNA process, where they had thought or hoped rather that it will be fast-tracked by the police so that they start, preparing for funeral arrangements and, possibly find some closure when it comes to that. You've heard her also speak about what happened in court today, where the matter did not sit, basically. The court was speaking to the media and the media's attorney, about their reasons why they want to broadcast, proceedings. And just about an hour ago, that's when the media was attended to and when they were actually told that they are allowed to, film proceedings, and they can only show the accused in the first 10 minutes of the court proceedings before court actually resumes. Kat, back to you in studio.
All right, Zola, Sholwana out in KwaMhlanga Magistrates Court in Mpumalanga, bringing us that update with regards to the journalist Sibusiso Ndlovu, as well as his partner Zodwa Mdhluli, and those that have been arrested in relation to that case. Now,